Ole, 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 and welcome to another episode of All Your Living Needs. I'm your host, Johno, and this is the predictions for Montreal Impact versus Chicago Fire. This is taking place at 6:30 p.m. Saturday, August 16th. Previous meetings has shown that Chicago has won 2, lost 1, and tied 2. Montreal Impact season goal leaders include Jack McInerney with 6, Andrés Romero with 5, and Marco Vaio with 4. Chicago Fire has Mike Magee with 7, Harrison Shipp with 6, Quincy Amarikwa with 6, and Jeff Larentowicz with 4. Season stats: the Montreal Impact have played 2, and so have the Chicago Fire. The Montreal Impact have lost 3. I'm sorry. Have they won 3? Just a devastating number. I knew it was such a devastating number I couldn't even keep it straight in my head. They have lost 14 and they have drawn 5. Just a horrible, horrible number. On the other side, Chicago has won 4, lost 5, and drawn 13. You know, the Montreal Impact, continuing Montreal's 7-game losing streak, was their loss to the Philly Union 2-1. Sebastien Le Toux scored both goals for the Philly Union with an assist by center back Carlos Valdes. The first goal was given up by Montreal goalkeeper Troy Perkins for making the terrible decision to come out of the box. The second goal scored against Montreal was the defense's fault. They should have absolutely been able to overtake the Philly forward in such a short space, both Philly forwards. Montreal had a great opportunity when Jackson nearly scored in the 69th minute, but the Philly goalkeeper grabbed it off the post. But the most unbelievable attempt at the goal of the night came from, in the 79th minute, Maxim Tissot scored from all the way back close to the halfway line. He just kicked it in. Really amazing. Disciplinary report: Callum Malik is out with disciplinary committee action. Disabled list is defense Adrian Lopez with a knee injury. Conference standing, they are dead last in the Eastern Division, and I believe that, as I said last week, they are dead last across all divisions, Western and Eastern. Chicago Fire has had their hats handed to them on Wednesday against the Seattle Sounders 6-0. In the U.S. Open Cup semifinals, Sean Johnson looked like a statue standing in front of the goalpost most of the night, with balls just whizzing past him. It's important to note that many of the top players for Chicago did not play in this game, including Mike Magee, the major scorer for the team. This is one of the arguments I made last week when I said between the U.S. Open Cup and CONCACAF tournaments, the team coach is under significant pressure to make sure he doesn't exhaust his top players in these secondary meets, which unfortunately speaks volumes to the growing importance of the MLS regular schedule as opposed to those of these other tourneys. Of course, the benefit is many of the second-string MLS players get more field time under their belt. So, disciplinary report, none. Disabled list, none for the Chicago Fire. Conference standings, they're number 8 in the Eastern Conference. Notes on my predictions. It is very sad to say this, as many of you watching my videos know, I think the Montreal Impact are a good team with just bad timing, and this game against the Fire isn't going to help them any. I don't really have any good advice for Montreal either. Sure, I could say they need more powerhouses like Jack McInerney, but the truth is it's a little too late in the season for that, and they need to figure out what's strategically not working with the entire team as a whole. So my final prediction here, and this is a big disappointment for anybody who likes the Montreal Impact, I'm thinking it's going to be 2-0 Chicago Fire. So listen, definitely click that button to subscribe, comment, like, share. Ole, ole, ole. Don't forget, I almost forgot. Don't forget about the cleat contest that we've got going on. We've already lined up other contests, but those are going to be international. So if you're in America, this is your chance to win something big. So you can name your own cleats and name your size, and if you win, we ship those to you. So ole, ole, ole. Have a safe and happy week. Cheers. Thanks so much for watching.